Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about how to reach 1600s, and last time I of course talked about the middle game, how to calculate, etc. Today we will be talking about the opening, which is the factor and the element which is the most interesting for, basically any player in the world. So I will just show you an example of a game that I played against Anna Papa Ila, and this is just to show you the importance of knowing your opening repertoire. And then in the end of this upload, I will just show you how to train openings on your side to get better at openings. So I played e4, my opponent played c5, and I played what I know the best, which is the Smith-Morra gambit. He captured, I played c3, and this is still theory for me. 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 And this is no longer the theory for me. Notice what happened. My opponent went queen to a5, and I started thinking, okay, I don't know this position by heart anymore. I couldn't recall the very last time I had this position under my eyes. So what did I do? I started thinking about an idea. Now, how do we come up with ideas? Ideas are basically a symptom and not a cause. Ideas are basically a symptom of having a lot of experience. What is the experience in chess? Experience in chess is basically something you have already seen before that you're capable of recalling. In that case, I know an idea which is knight to d5. And notice, I took a little bit of time. It's not a lot of time, but for blitz, it's quite a decent amount of time. I played knight d5, which took me like 8 seconds. And of course, the second I no longer am playing the the opening, at least for me, I have to assume it's the middle game. So what do I do in middle game? Of course, I calculate the same way I showed you how to calculate in the very last upload. I just check the forcing moves. So here I check what happens if he actually captures, and this is basically it. I also try to check what happens if he plays f6, what if he plays h6, what if he plays 97 on that f6, what if he moves the bishop away because I'm still attacking the bishop, but I mainly check the capture on d5. And here I had a couple ideas in mind, and the first feeling that I had was that queen d5 just wins, and I ended up playing this move. I will just show you what else I calculated. I calculated the capture on d5 with the e-pawn. And basically I'm attacking the knight, and then I started checking, all right, if he moves the knight away, I think that I can go queen e2, but if queen e2, he goes 97, and I can't play d6 because the bishop is there. And this is when I realized that, wait, I can actually start with d6, and now let's just say play bishop e7. Now I have queen e2. The king has to move on f8. If you go 97, it's mate. And now, of course, just check. And at the very least, I mean, I can't even tell if I'm winning or not, how I should be winning or not. This is something I should see in the game, but I at the very least thought that I might have something. I wasn't quite sure yet. Maybe this is even better. But I knew that something was definitely winning at this position. I can check with the engine very quickly. Yes, it's made in 2 or 3. Anyway, basically, I checked those forcing moves. Then I realized, wait, but if I go queen d5, which is the first move I intended to play, that was basically the main idea, even though this move was the main idea, I still took time to recalculate that just to make sure that I'm not blundering. And this is extremely important, because sure, my idea before playing knight d5 was to capture with the queen, and that was the reason why I played knight d5. But now it's my turn, and I'm the only master of the move that I'm going to play. I'm the only one that is, I'm the player that is going to take my queen and put it on d5. And I have to be able to trust myself. So notice what is the real work. The real work that you have to put into your openings is basically this capacity of knowing as many ideas as possible and then just recalling them when playing and then just calculate them to make sure that they work. This is how you get to 1600 and higher when it comes to rating. And this is also the reason why many players try to learn a lot of opening lines or a lot of opening systems and so on. They just do that, they try to learn by heart, but it's not enough. You have to practice it first. This is also the case by case method, which the trainers at case by case, my online chess academy, are using. This is what we are teaching students. We're teaching students to, pick up a couple of lines that you already know, and then just play. Try to see when do those ideas works and when do they not work. And then with time and practice, you just get better at your openings. The baseline of chess is having a good chess culture and a good calculation methodology. And then once you have this baseline, you can pretend to go higher on the rating scale, 1900, 2000, 2100, 2200, and on and on and on. So I played queen d5, he played knight h6, which I of course calculated. This is also the reason why I thought queen d5 was good. I'm basically threatening check, the king moves away, but actually not. So actually I'm threatening mate. And then I realized that he can just go knight h6, but I calculated that I can simply capture on h6 with the bishop. And if he captures back, then I have queen f7, which is mate. Notice, by the way, the amount of time that I took. Here, I have 2 minutes 45, and I still took 45 seconds to calculate that. Let's just assume that I will lose on time, which happens to me. If you know me and if you're there when I'm streaming on my main account, you will just see, I'm not 25-40. If you're streaming, following me on Twitch, you see the games, in Tattoo Tuesday and so on. But, I'm even though I'm playing against someone that is 25-60, so definitely in my range. And even though I'm playing on this very low rated account, it doesn't matter. I'm still taking this game seriously, and I can lose on time, it doesn't matter. If I play better, I will win in Classical. That's it. On the top of that, I'm not taking a lot of time. 45 seconds to take such a decision is nothing. Maybe it's bad in Blitz, but I don't want to become a good Blitz player, at least for the moment. Knight h6, of course, I check what happens if I capture. And I realize that he can't capture back because I'm mating on f7. So he castled, but here I saw a nice move, which is queen g5, which is basically threatening mate. And if you go g6, I do not capture the rook, I go queen to f6. So the real work, if you want to reach 1600 and higher, is basically based on this transition between the opening and the middle game. If you know 5-6 moves in your opening, it's enough. What really matters is what you're doing after those 4, 5, 6 moves. What are you capable of identifying when playing? This is also the case-by-case method. Those of you who are taking part at Saturday's lessons, you know exactly what I'm referring to. Yeah, openings is the easiest thing to work on. You can learn one full opening repertoire and play it very decently for at least one game, I don't know, in 2, 3 hours, regardless of your level. Learning by heart isn't difficult, guys. What's hard is basically being good in the long run. Like always, chess is not a matter of intensity. It's not because you're solving 1 or 2 puzzles at 3000 elo that you're good. But if you're capable of playing at a consistent 2000 FIDE level, then you're maybe then you're extremely good. Extremely, extremely good because consistency beats the intensity. Yeah, if you're looking for more pocket chess lessons, because I realize that you guys, when you're playing chess on your phone, in the subway, waiting, for, at the restaurant, waiting at the waiter coming with your food. Also, when you're at your job, you're playing on your phone, etc., etc. What I would be recommending you is for you to go check my chess website down below. You will get access to more than 20, I mean, 15, 16, then to 20 chess courses and chess classes that are basically between 5 and 7 minutes long, and they basically match your busy schedule. When you do not have time to train chess, you still have your pocket lessons. Let me know how it's working for you. Let me know if you have any more questions. Hopefully, see you in the future. Take care.